My name is Andre D. Harrison. I'm the founder and director of an organization called The Roll Call. The Roll Call, the ROLE, is actually an acronym for ROLE, Responsibility, Opportunity, Leadership, and Education. We have a huge vision, a huge mission at hand, and it's to eradicate fatherlessness. When we first started The Roll Call, it was to promote fatherhood engagement and to combat and address the biases that are in the court system. There's organizations out there, Fathers Matter Too, ran by a good friend, Duard Joseph. Other organizations like Fathers and Family Coalition of America, led by James Rodriguez, Kenneth Braswell, that leads Fatherhood Incorporated, which just opened up an office in Brooklyn this past week. 49 Strong, led by Jack Chernak and a few others. There's a lot of great things happening that's addressing fatherhood engagement and talking about the biases that face fathers in the court system. But we expanded our scope of service, not just to fathers, but to families. Now we're serving fathers, and the fathers are a huge portion of what we do with the Roll Call. But we believe that every family member has a role to play. Every member of the community have a role to play in rearing up children. You see, children are our legacy, and we can't forget that. We can't think that whatever issues we have going on as adults won't affect our children. It will. It will. And because of that, it's important that each family member is encouraged to play their role. Every single one. That means if you're a non-custodial parent, you have a role to play in the life of your child. If you are a custodial parent, you have a role to play. And part of that role is to allow the non-custodial parent to play their role, and that's to be an active parent in the life of the child. It's not about you guys, it's about the child. And the Roll Call, our mission, our goal is to see a better tomorrow, see communities better for tomorrow. And that will happen if we invite men to be exactly as they're called by God to be, and that's the leaders in their homes, leaders in their communities. So we are looking to equip men to be better leaders in their homes and their communities, and we believe that communities will become stronger, homes will become stronger if men in our communities become stronger as well. I got into this because I grew up without my father. I know how it feels to not have a father in the home and also not to have a father in my life. I met my father for the first time when I was 30 years old. The first time I met him. And what's funny is I remember the day he left when I was 3. And what's funny is it was just a memory. Like I thought it was a dream, but it was an actual memory from when I was 3. And I don't remember much at 3, but I did remember that. And it goes to show that how important a father's presence is and the effect it has when a father does leave. Now, me and my father have a relationship today, and we speak, and he has interactions with my kids also. So I'm very happy about that. But I grew up without my father. I know how it feels to grow up without a dad. And our hope is through the Roll Call is to reconnect fathers with their children. And if the fathers refuse, connect the children and the single mom with a responsible male adult that would help mentor and father that child. So that's what we're about, eradicating fatherlessness by reconnecting the fathers with their families, with their children, or by connecting a fatherless child with a responsible male adult that would help father and mentor them. So that's why I got into this. And I have 3 sons of my own now that I am ironically raising to become men. I didn't have a father to show me how to become a man, but I'll be darned if I don't stay there and be there for my kids and show them the lessons that I learned growing up and how I became a man, or how I am growing in the man that I am now. You know, my first experience with seeing men, I guess, was my uncle and my pop, who is my younger brother's father. But they weren't my biological father, so they couldn't be there all the time for me. They were there when I needed them, but that consistency of being there every single day left a void in my life. Left a void because I really wanted a man there every day to show me that, so I can talk to and I can emulate. But I gave my heart to Jesus at 17. I found God at 17, and I started to see men in the church interact with their families, do things with them, activities with them, and it was at that point where I wish I had that. And I started to learn from these men and started to take certain characteristics about them and say to myself, I want to be that type of dad when I grow up, and I want to do those things with my kids when I grow up, and so on and so forth. And until this day, I do the same thing. I may see a father interact with their child one way and say to myself, man, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try talking with my sons the same way this dad talked to theirs. And hopefully I can get the same kind of response. So I'm always learning on how to become a better man. And I encourage men, the men that we work with in the roll call, to do the same thing. See, the roll call isn't about telling men to become perfect. Nope. Not one father is perfect. If perfection was a requirement, then I do not qualify to lead the roll call. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present, being active, and consistently and unconditionally loving and being there for our kids, no matter what. And that's what the roll call is all about, promoting that. And I think that if more men are out there showing those things, showing unconditional love to kids and other kids, being leaders in their communities, that will become the norm in every single community. And fatherlessness is a problem that faces all communities. Not just urban communities, but communities all over the world. All over the world. All right? No matter what race, no matter what country you live in, no matter what type of neighborhood you live in, fatherlessness could be a problem. Even if you have a father living in the home, they can be extremely disconnected, and it's just like not having a father there at all. So the roll call is looking to help families all over, not just in urban communities, although that's where we're based. Not just urban communities. But if there is a household that needs the roll call's help in encouraging and training and equipping family members to play their role, we will be there to help. That's what the roll call is all about. Yeah, if people want to get in touch with the roll call and would like to know more information about us, they can go on our website, therollcall.org. That's TheRollCall.org, or they can send us an email at therollcall@gmail.com. We have Facebook. That's facebook.com/therollcall. We have Twitter. That's Twitter twitter.com/IPlayMyRole, all one word. We even have a YouTube channel. It's becoming very popular too, thank God. It's youtube.com/answering the roll call. And yeah, you can get in touch with us that way. We have our office number, 718-971-6682. And if you would like more information on the roll call, give us a call. We'll call you back. We email you back. We answer every kind of correspondence that we get, because you never know who we can help. And yeah. And if people would like to even donate to the roll call and our cause, you can go on our website, and on the front page there's a donate link. You click that donate link and you can become a monthly supporter, or just give a one-time gift and a donation to help push the roll call along and help our goal and our mission. And also, if you just want to pray for us, because it's a big mission to eradicate fatherlessness. It's huge. And with the help of you, with the help of other community organizations that we promise to work with and to link arms with, I believe that we can create a net, not just in the United States, but around the world, that no child would fall by the wayside. Every man would be responsible, and every child would have a responsible male role model in their life that they can emulate and that they can learn from. That's what the roll call is all about. My name is Andre D. Harrison, and I play my role.